All right, this is Calabos, and we are playing Planescape Torment. And after being tormented with our search for quite a long time, we have found this bronze sphere that we've been looking for basically 3 or 4 episodes now. 5 episodes? Longer? Oh, it's been a ridiculous amount of time. But we have it. Let's go heal up in case there's a fight. Because they would never drop a fight on us right off the bat.
Done.
Let's take a nap. Very well.
All right.
All right. So, let's go find Farad now.
Done.
Actually, can we do anything with the spear? Um, Although its basic appearance is normal enough, this sphere somehow managed to offend the rest of your senses. The texture of the sphere, just the feel of it, gives you the impression of an egg that's just about to burst open. Just touching it makes your skin crawl. To make matters worse, the faint smell of rotten custard emanates from it, and it makes your eyes water. Oh, well, that's good.
I'm gone.
Farad's eyes gleam as you hand him the bronze spear. He touches it gingerly, almost reverently. You, he chuckles. Ah, corpse, such a gamble you were. And paid off handsomely you have. Farad studies his reflection in the spear and tisks. The years have been cruel to me, I see. Did what you asked, Farad. Now I want some answers. Farad doesn't even look up as you speak. His attention is swallowed by the sphere he holds. Yes, yes, ask your questions. Farad turns the sphere in his hands. Very important, your questions. What do you know about me? Why was I told to seek you out? Farad studies you with a critical eye. Stay your weapons from I'm about to say, corpse, for it could be your ears will take offense. Farad smiles wickedly. My ears no longer care, but ears are still fresh for the burning, it seems. Tell me, Farad, I'm losing patience. The truth. Farad's tone softens as if cajoling. The truth was stretched a bit from my mind to my tongue when we first spoke, corpse. In all terrible honesty, I know little about you. He raises a withered finger. Yet, hear me out. This better be worth hearing. You're a cutter who plays at being dead, as I see. Brad squints at you. Some time ago you came to me like you are now, but not. Just strolled right into Ilwind Court and said you wanted an audience with me. An audience? Aye, an audience. Farad chuckles like a whispering sand. Like I was royalty. He seems amused, but there's an edge in his voice. You knew the right things to say. You did, oh yes. You spoke the chant like a governor, born and true, and I listened. What did I want from you? Farad gives a mock bow, his crutch creaking as he leans against. Oh, Farad, great collector king. I have come before you to request a boon. A boon, I says? What could I offer a man of such obvious strength? Go on. And you asked for a strange thing. You said, Lord Farad, I ask for courtesy. Your collectors roam through the hive. They should find my body. I want it kept safe. That is all I ask. A simple boon. I see. This is all you know? Before you can speak, you suddenly feel a prickling in your skull as Farad speaks the word boon, and the smell of blood and fear rushes through your nostrils. Farad is hiding something that happened in the past involving you, and it scares him. The boon he granted you was no simple matter. So you granted my boon just like that? There's nothing to be gained from it for you. Why did you even agree to it? Fred falls silent for a moment. A dead man can keep no promises, and promises to a dead man are easy enough to make, corpse. You're a merchant, Farad, not a Samaritan. There must have been another reason. Farad's face suddenly peels back in fury, his skin flushing red. After you'd strung up a score of my blood on the hive walls to die, I had enough reason to promise you the plains themselves. Then your butchering self comes to my home, my kip, to demand a boon of me. Farad calms himself, although his face is still flushed. I agreed. Sorry about your people, Farad. That wasn't me, but if I can make up the loss to you, I will. Farad sisks. No matter, them bodies served me well enough. The Dusties paid the same for fresh debtors as for old. Was that the only reason you agreed to my request? You knew things about me, things only I knew. You knew I was greedy for something beneath sigil, and you put a name and a picture to it. The bronze sphere, you said. I didn't think you would fetch it for me. He chuckles. Yet, did you? Aye, the plains turn in strange ways. That's all you know? All I know? Nay, all I know about you. Fine. Next question. What did you take off my body after I died? Farad licks his lips. Why, I took nothing, corpse. His face splits in a grin. Then I wasn't the one who found your body. Who did? Farad's smile widens, pulling the pasty folds of flesh back from his face like a curtain. My daughter, the rose of my eye, the sweetest of my family, and the sharpest wit of them all. He licks his dry lips and sighs in mock sadness. Such a cruel tongue hunter. Your daughter?
Updated my
Who?
journal.
My darling girl Anna. She found you, dead as a debtor can be, in a place where most collectors wouldn't go, for a mountain of coppers. Could be she plucked something off you, could be not. He leans in, shaking his head. You have to ask her, for it's not her da's place to say. Don't lie to me, Farad. You're a merchant, and you always take a cut from your workers. What did Anna give you from my body? Ah, yes, my tribute. Fred folds his withered hands over his crutch, almost protectively. There's nothing, no telling what was from you or not, corpse. Most likely there was nothing. Truth. Farad, my patience is at an end. If you don't hand over what was stolen from me, I will see the dustmen know where to find you. Well, where has the decency of man gone? Farad grumbles, shaking his head. A courtesy I am doing for you, corpse. Such courtesy. Farad, parting with anything. Be the dead book for me if anybody hears. Wait here, move not a yard, and I shall return.
Updated my journal.
After a long while, Farad returns, his crutch clacking against the flagstones. In his hand he holds a number of items which he passes off to you. You will be silent on this, except the blessing that I even remembered. A few hundred coppers, a scrap of paper, and a ring? Very well. Now, who was it who found me again? All right, I'll ask her. Where is she? Where's Anna? She's hiding in the shadows here, I expect, listening to us trade the chant. I called for her after you went below. Had to ask her if you were really in the dead book when she found you or not. He chuckles dryly, then takes a deep breath and calls out to the darkness. Anna, stop mithering in those shadows and come meet our guest.
Oh, what now?
You turn to see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. You didn't even hear her enter the chamber. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature, and a horn shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flicking back and forth as you watch. The girl ignores you and turns to Farad. What's this about then? I'm not playing the leash pull with this scarred dog, so I'm not. Get one of your other gullies to do it. Anna, rose of my eye, have I not taught you to respect the dead? A thin smile warms across Farad's face, and he makes a slight bow towards you. This resourceful corpse needs to know where you found him. What are you on about? She squints at you. He's not a debtor. Ah, yes, my mistake. Farad nods, then his voice drops dangerously. Yet, my darling Anna, that still makes it your mistake. For this one only had one foot in the dead book when you brought him to me. He taps his crutch against the flagstones with a light tap. He woke up, sought me out. Most embarrassing. So, Anna glances at you, then shrugs. He shouldn't be playing deader on the hive while I'm about, or he'll wake up in the Dusty's arms, he will. Show him where you found his body, Anna. Farad taps his crutch again for emphasis. Take him to the haunted alley. Farad studies Anna for a moment, then grins and turns to you. If you happen to lose my darling Anna on the way to the alley corpse, you come back and see Farad. I'll guide you.
Updated my journal.
Anna sneers at Farad, then throws a glance at you. Come on, then, and keep your steps quick, Jig. I have little time to waste on the likes of you. Alright, let's do that now. Anna points at the door in front of you. Through there's where we want it to be.
I'm gone.
Are you sure this is the door, Anna? It's been smeared with balmy paints from the starved dogs it has. It's a real door until you look at it, then it turns into a painting. How do they do that? There's stranger things in the plains. She suddenly frowns. You might as well ask how you got yourself out of the dead book after I was sure you were dead. So this door, I just don't look at it and then open it? Anna glances at the door, then nods. That's the dark of it, if chant be true. Alright then, I'll do what you say. You just... Hold on. Anna stops you before you reach for the door. This is the only path I know to reach the place I found your corpse, but it's not the safest road. You sure you're ready? I'm not here to play your minder, no matter what old Stuttercrutch says. What's behind this door that's so dangerous? Chaos men. Anna whispers, barmy as they come, barking wild in the day and night, ready to either paint you with colors or crack your brain box with a chamber pot. Dangerous bloods they are. If they're so dangerous, how did you get through? I crept in nice and quiet like. Can't paint you or kill you if they don't know, if they can't see you. She looks around. She looks you up and down with a frown. Doubt I can pull that twice with you around. Yeah, look right clumsy you do. You close your eyes, reach for the door, and fumble around. To your surprise, you find a handle. With a slight tug, the door opens. A narrow passage leads to the building. From within, you can hear distant howling. Sweet. That's progress. Ooh, I don't think Farad's doing very well.
All right.
Aye?
So... Alright, sweet. See slender tiefling girl standing with her back to you. Notice that both her hands on the upended table in front of her are smeared with a fresh coat of what appears to be pink paint. She seems oblivious to your approach. The sound of your voice, the girl turns her head to regard you. Her face, though somewhat dirty and spattered with drops of pink, is strikingly beautiful. She flashes you a wide, mischievous smile, then returns her attention to the makeshift canvas. I guess we'll leave her to her painting.
right. Damn. Rock sings true.
Okay. Well, that was
Huh?
quite the
Done.
beating. Okay.
What? Sure, why not?
So, we still have the decanter of endless water. That's cool. Can we...
Done.
You see an aging man dressed in tattered rags. As you draw near, you discover that he's missing both of his eyes. Scar tissue of his eyelids has receded into his empty sockets, giving his features the macabre appearance of a decaying skull. Hey. The old man turns in your general direction. His arms outstretched as a feeling for you. Darkness, who be in voice? The friend words I'll speak of you and call chaos. The old man cocks his head to one side, his sightless gaze fixed on empty space. Chaos of you are not. You are not of chaos. Not pot's not. Has everyone here lost their minds? Walk, not talk. Talk is complete, completed to completion. He turns his back to you, apparently done with his conversation. Look, old man, you better give me some straight answers, or you'll soon be missing more than just your eyes. The old man seems outraged by your threat. No friend you be, no friends have you here. Friends I have and friends I call. He takes a deep breath.
The clock sings true.
Might as well.
All right.
There's Sybil. See a figure hidden among the shadows in the corner of the room. As you draw near, a young woman steps out to reveal herself. She's dressed in a loose-fitting tunic, which, together with her short cropped hair and slender frame, gives her a rather boyish appearance. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. She nods in the direction of the door. Why, what's beyond the door? She winces at the sound of your voice, putting her finger to her lips to indicate silence. She pauses for a moment, then answers in a hushed voice. A whole mess of them howling lunatics, that's what. Looks like they're having some sort of gathering. Won't be able to get through to the alley until they clear. Who are you? My name's Sybil, she whispers quietly, then spits into her palm and reaches out. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm hiding. I came in here looking for food. You're lying. You're a thief. She seems about to respond, but stops herself short. She eyes you for a moment, then shrugs her shoulders. All right, so I'm a thief. A girl's got to earn a living somehow. What's it to you anyway? You're obviously not Harmonium, and you're definitely not with the savages in here. How many of them are in there? About a dozen. Of course, I was peeking through a crack in the door, so I could be off by a handful or so. Is there another way through? There may be another way through past these animals without a fight. There's another door that leads in there. From what I was able to see, there are stacks of wooden crates along the same wall as the other door. Maybe possible to sneak from that door to the exit the other side of the room. There's only one problem. What'd that be? The door's locked. I tried it. My guess is the key's on one of the thugs upstairs. I'm not addle enough to go up there looking for it, though.
Updated my journal.
All right, so let's go upstairs if we can.
Ready. Right.
All right, upstairs.
All right.
What's up, Chief? Good as done.
I'm here. Why not?
Done.
Oh,
What the
this is what I get for
fiendling?
getting this scrape.
Load.
All right.
Aye. Might as well. Hey, I spotted a trap.
Oh, nice.
Disarmed it.
Done.
All right, so let's...
What's up?
Endure. In enduring, be strong. I'm hurt.
Did you see that?
Okay, so now we've done that. Let's head upstairs.
Ready.
Turn back her trap finding
as
ability.
well.
Done.
I'm here. Right.
Yeah? Okay.
Aye, what? What do you want to know?
Damn.
Damn it.
Oh, nope,
Aye.
nope. Don't die, don't die.
Damn it. Did you see that? Huh?
I hear your words. I'm gone.
Oh, this is what I get for getting into a scrape.
Damn.
Ready.
Yep. So let's back to detecting traps.
Why not?
Done.
That was suitably not cool.
I'm here.
I will hear you. Done.
What? Ooh, looks like death's come for the bill.
Thought I'd lost you that time.
So that's up here. So what we'll do is we'll call it here. Clearly I'm not great at this fighting thing. Up here again. At least we killed the mage.
Done.
All right, so that's
What's up,
done.
Chief?
Balance in all things I shall serve.
But yeah, let's call it here. We've got the key that we're looking for. Killed a mage. Everything is hunky-dory. So I hope you liked the episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, don't. Questions, comments, concerns, they can all go below. Have a great night.